Look at this L. Well, more of a clip now, but you get the idea. I can't smoke this right now. Why? This bitch ain't fucking lit. Right? So what happens if I want to smoke this? Like, what's got to happen? I mean, why I'd have to light it. Well, how would I light it? Maybe using a lighter. Let me ask you a question. Is this lighter permanently lighting? Like, is it on fire right now? No, of course not. That'd be a waste of gasoline. No. The lighter has potential to be lit and then actually gets lit when an outside force comes in and decides to actualize its potential. Potential to be smoked. Actually being smoked. Everything in the universe, everything in the cosmos, I'll use the cosmos and the universe interchangeably here. Everything in the cosmos is cause and effect. It's motion, but not motion in the English sense. Motion in the philosophical sense of Aristotle and Aquinas. Motion in the ancient sense. Motion as causality. Motion as change. Motion as potentiality becoming actuality. Motion as the lighter having the potential to create a flame to the lighter actually creating a flame. Motion from the joint having the potential to light and create smoke from to the joint actually creating smoke, or the joint actually being lit and creating smoke, right? So everything in the universe has this cause and effect. It has it, like everything. If you just look at the chain of causality, horizontally speaking, within space-time, temporally, I mean, vertical causality, that's a whole nother thing. Go watch episode 2. Episode 1. Oh wait, I didn't say. Salve! Salvead! Fūmus et cōgitāmus. I forgot the intro. I was just riffing. I can't lie. I was like breaking up my weed for like another L. And I was thinking about how like you can literally just use physics and reason to reason up to spiritual law and like cosmic truth. And I thought that was cool, so I wanted to do it. But cheers if you're smoking with us, buddy. Oh, this bitch ain't even hidden. Might be a no. Okay. No, it's coming apart now. Gotta do some L surgery. Some L repair. Yeah. Got ash now. You know, the thing is, metaphysics is all over the place in physics, as it is all over the place fucking everywhere. Because the thing is, everything has a first cause. And more often than not, that first cause isn't physical. It's metaphysical. And I mean, we could just observe this within our own human experience. If I see a beautiful woman and I like, you know, think she's hot and I'm like, ooh, I mean, I'm trying to see what I can do with that, feel me? And then I start approaching her. Why did I start approaching her? Why did my legs start moving? What was the physical cause of my legs moving? Well, the physical cause of my legs moving was like my neurons sending shit to my legs, being like, yo, let's move towards there. Okay? But like, why did that happen though? Because before that, there was a prerequisite of desire. And the thing is, desire isn't something you can like touch. It's something that can be observed. I wouldn't say it's something that could be measured per se, kind of. You can measure desire, but not externally. You can measure desire interiorly, but you'll never do it with, numbers. It'll always be more of a range, a scale, so to speak. It'll always be relative. More desire, less desire. More than this, less than this. You feel what I'm saying? Desire is one of those metaphysical first causes. What the hell? And the thing about the cosmos is that all of it is first, it moves on that same principle, actually. And Aristotle actually argued this in his Metaphysics. If the unmoved mover, actually, I didn't even establish the unmoved mover argument. Let me establish that first. So basically, Aristotle reasoned that if everything in the universe is eternally moving, transforming, and has the potential to go from one state to another, that means everything in the universe is in like constant cause and effect, constant transformation. There's constant cause and effect in the universe, constant causality, constant motion, change, transformation. Well, how does that happen? Do you know what I mean? It's like, if eternally there's cause and effect that keeps going back, like infinitely, then there can be no way that eternal motion makes sense in a universe where things with potential stay that way unless an outside force enacts its potential. If this is the nature of our cosmos, something with potential doesn't have to be what it actually could be. This lighter has the potential to be flame creating. That doesn't mean it is all the time though. Most of the time it's not. This water bottle has the potential to hold water. It is right now, but if I drank all of it, it would no longer be holding all the water. So it's actually holding some water, but it's also got potential to hold more water. Well, if everything has potential that needs to be actualized by an outside actor, then there has to be a first actor that is no potential, pure act, actus purus, as Aquinas said in the Summa. Pure actuality, no potential to be lit, only ever lit. Like a sun that only ever knows how to shine and could never do anything else. Like a candle that would always be lit. There has to be a first actualizer, a first mover that causes the motion that is outside of the very motion of the cosmos. Outside force. Now, here's the thing. I like to throw the G word on that first cause, on the first mover, the first actualizer, the first principle. I like to call it God. You can call it whatever you want. I don't really care. Name doesn't really matter. Whether you want to call it the Brahman, like the Hindus, the Tao, like the Taoists, whether you want to call it God like the Judeo-Christians, Allah like the Islams, the Muslims. However you want to refer to the Creator. Irrelevant to me. The mystery, I like that one. Mother, father, mother, father, father, mother. Like I said, finite words and symbols can't capture the infinite in totality anyway. So just pick one that you like and move on. But recognize that that first mover, that first principle, it does exist. Like, rationally, if you walk far enough up the cosmological chain of causality, it's actually incoherent with the universe that goes on infinitely. Because that would mean that the universe has causality that is constant, rather than causality that comes into being through an outside force, even though that's what our universe shows us. Thought systems usually don't change until a new thought comes in and fucking changes it. The universe works this way at all levels of reality. Yeah, this is good. Using physics and reason to prove God exists. Shout out Aristotle and Aquinas and Newton.